Hello everyone, my name is Phawx. This is Rust, and we're playing it on the GPD Win 3. This is GPD's latest gaming handheld. Very quickly, let me go ahead and just show you the graphical settings that I'm running at and some of the reasoning behind it. If we take a look at screen, you can see that we are running at 720p, which is the resolution of the screen itself. We are running full screen exclusive mode. The FPS limit is set to 60, and that's a limit that I'm trying to hit. I won't be able to do that at 15 watt, but I will be able to do that at 30 watt. When we're docked, we won't be able to hit 60 FPS either. Additionally, when we take a look at graphics, if I do graphics quality 1 and shadow quality 1, that is pretty much a good minimum, because anything less than that, it starts to get really gnarly looking. Increasing these to the max doesn't seem to impact performance all that much, but lowering everything all the way down doesn't provide a big enough boost in performance that the juice becomes worth the squeeze. If I take a look at mesh quality, all of that is set to max. And then in image effects, the only thing I have is anti-aliasing at TSSAA, and high quality bloom is on. Everything else is off. Everything else seems to impact performance a little bit too much. In experimental, you can see the things that I have on occlusion culling. I have on. You're going to want culling, culling being something that is taken away. So anything that you're not looking at off the screen is removed. Any geometry and other stuff. In this particular instance, occlusion is culled, and that will help performance. Now, there might be some instances where that is not going to be ideal if it introduces abnormalities, but so far I haven't seen anything. I have seen some weird... Is that somebody? Who's that? Oh, it's a horse. So the one thing that's here right now is I am in mouse mode, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Gamepad Mode. With this particular setting, I automatically downloaded the setting that came from Steam itself, and it's from the community. Oh, cool beans. I got a horsey. Charge. Oh man, this thing's like operating a forklift. Is it someone else's horse? Because it seemed like it was tamed. Unclear. So right now you can see that we are at 15 watt. My PL1 and PL2 is set to 15 watt. Oopsie. I accidentally touched the screen, which is like a left click. You can see that the CPU itself is using 15 watt itself. The total system power right now is around 23 watt. This will give us basically 2 hours of battery life. CPU, you can see the wattage of the CPU. The GPU, you can see the wattage of the GPU, and then the percentage over here. If you take a look at that red line right there, we can see that temperature of the system itself is around 54 degrees Celsius. That's at 15 watt. When I boost this to 30 watt, you're going to see that hit around 72 degrees Celsius, which is still relatively cool. Remember, this thing is the size of a Switch Lite, and it's trying to cool 30 watt, which is pretty crazy. And it does it successfully, which is awesome. Top left, you see our frame rate as well as our frame time. Horse controls like a forklift. Jeez Louise. Ooh, who's this? How do I get off? Is that a person? Oh, sick. Give me your stuff. Yeah, I want your stuff. Can I bash him in the face? Oh no, my rock. Is this person going to get up? I lost the person and I lost the rock. Oh, there's my horse. I've already looted them for all they're worth. Can I just bash them with a... I can. Haha. Eat torch. I broke my torch. They're still sleeping. Oh man, I got a real snoozer. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys what it's like. This is something that I have to make a how-to video to show you guys how to do it. This is using Cypher's latest batch file. Previously, I was using his batch file that was for the Win Max, which was Ice Lake. Now you're going to see an event that triggered off. Basically, I have events being pulled for when this is coming in and out, but there's also an additional step. As far as Windows is concerned, pulling out and putting in is a single event. There is additional information that we need to tie into. I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a how-to video. More to the point, the thing that to note here is that you can see that the power limit has went to 30. Our chip has gone to using 30 watts, and our frame rate has went up to 60 FPS. So if you were looking to play Rust at a more playable 60 FPS, this is what you're really going to want to do, and in a plugged-in state, it's just going to be a lot better. And before I end this video, I'm going to show you what it's like when I unplug it again. And more to the point, this is basically just to show you what you can do with docking and undocking this particular. And a lot of people are sleeping. Do you have anything? This is my inventory. I'm unlooting. Give me your stuff. Thank you. I wonder, can I just club him? Oh, sick, I can just club. I didn't have to throw it. Now, where'd you go? Where were you sleeping? There you are. Bonk. Bonk. I love that this guy's just like, oh, I'm sleeping. Okay. I guess he's dead, right? I'm going to assume he's dead. Is there anyone else around? I don't hear anybody. Anyway, you should be able to easily see now that I'm more able to hit 60 FPS, even though I'm not there completely. But it is an oddity of the game. No matter how low I make the settings, I can increase frame rate. Oh, sick. Someone's here. I'm going to fight him. All right. Well. Alrighty. He shot me in the face. Anything good in there? Nothing. Alright, so we're 60 FPS up there. You see that? I'm going to go ahead and unplug. And then my routine will run based off of a CipherArray's batch file. And then you're going to see our power limit 1 go down. You see it's 15 watt. Chip used, temperature drops, total amount of system power drops. So this is the ideal setting. Again, I'm going to show you guys the how-to on how to do this. But Rust is playable at 15 watt and with pretty good settings. At 1080p, things go down pretty drastically. Not that that matters. I mean, if you were looking to play this in a portable state, it's entirely possible to play in a portable state. It's just that you get a bigger benefit from plugging in and just hitting a better frame rate more consistently at 720p with these particular settings. But you can see that we're using a tremendous amount more power, and it's more just the CPU's doing work rather than the GPU. So it's just the case with this particular game and its engine. Anywho, guys, as always, thank you for your time, and thanks for watching.